Today, class, we will be discussing each different state in the United States of America and filling them in on our map, as well as on our individual maps.
Excuse me, Mrs. Crystalis, where's the rest of the class?
I don't know.
Don't you think it's odd that there are only 4 of us here today?
Not really. So you'll need to make sure you have a sharpened pencil with an eraser.
There's 12 kids in this class. That's like 2/3 of the class. Not here.
Well, I have to congratulate your math teacher, Mrs. Delmonico, on doing such a great job with your counting. Anyway.
But why aren't you concerned about this? Aren't you worried that most of the class will miss the lesson?
I'm much more concerned about getting to the actual lesson with the actual kids I have here today. Now, let me hand out these sheets.
What is going on here?
Now, let's start on the West Coast where...
West Coast, you were saying? Mrs. Crystalis, are you good? Why does today feel so strange? I feel like I'm on Zoom again. But you can't just freeze in real life. Clearly you can. Yep, she's definitely frozen. What the heck is going on here?
They call me Silo. The question is, who are you?
Well, I'm Jeremy.
No, not your name, but who are you? What is your true identity? And how will you help save the universe?
Save the universe! We were just supposed to learn about states, Mrs. Crystalis.
Mrs. Crystalis did not give you that assignment because Mrs. Crystalis is stuck in the 8th dimension with the rest of your peers.
Huh? But we just saw her this morning.
That was not your teacher. That was Engotron, a shape-shifting universal destroyer from the 7th quadrant known as Osiris.
Well, if that's our teacher, then who's this Engadon person who disguises our teacher?
No, not disguised, but rematerialized using neurons that we find in our own mind.
What?
Look again.
What are they doing?
They are recharging in preparation for the intergalactic battle ahead.
Intergalactic battle? What is this, Star Trek?
If only it were. No, I'm afraid this is way bigger than Star Trek. This battle will determine if we ever have the privilege of kicking up our feet on a Friday night and watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. This is the future now!
The future now? That doesn't even make sense.
It will, in due time.
We're just normal, boring kids. We can't solve this.
You cannot! But it's what exists within you that will help solve this crisis.
What's within us? My grandfather's Hungarian. How does that help? I don't think he means where your grandfather's from.
Within each of you is the spirit of a warrior that was put on Earth for this very reason. To defeat the 3 personalities of Engotron and return your classroom to normalcy. And by default, the universe as a whole.
We didn't cover this in 3rd grade. What warrior is in us?
the ninja, the alien, and the super twins.
But who's who?
We shall find out.
But how are we gonna fix this?
It's your destiny. You are the Final Four.